see I did the engine on a, I'm sitting on my bench, wanna know why? Because it's mine. So y'all see the engine I did on the G35 that's in the garage or whatever. I believe that year is like a 05 or 06. I think it's a 06 if I can remember. And listen, it was crazy getting that job done. It was crazy let's just say getting the engine out of there. I seen some guys on like YouTube, excuse me, the ones they did was rear wheel drive. So it was like, yeah, they tore the whole front end apart like how I did or whatever. But I believe they had less work than I did because I had all wheel drive. And I was contemplating whether or not if I should pull the whole powertrain out, because that's what I see some guys did. I saw one guy did it without pulling the transmission out with the transfer case on it and everything. So, you know, I just eyeing it up and just making a couple judgment calls and just pretty much mapping out everything. You know, before I go, if I get into the jam, I'll remap out my routine on what I'm going to be doing on how to get the engine out. But pretty much, listen, it worked. I got the engine out, so I'm good. I wouldn't advise doing this in your driveway unless you got like a helper. You know, the ones I've seen on YouTube, guys had helpers or whatever. But it's extensive. It's definitely extensive. If you do this from home, it's going to take you up to 3 days to get done. For me, I break it down because I don't want to be out, you know, just stressing myself. I'm working from home. And two, I ain't got no boss on my ass. The only boss on my ass is me. So, just one day out. Actually, it took me 1 day to prep up everything, what I was going to do. Next day, it came out. So tomorrow, I'm going to be prepping up the engine, mounting it back in. And matter of fact, I might stretch this out to 4 days or whatever. But this type of job is a pain in the ass if you ain't got no lift, definitely. And removing it from the top, cool. But I just felt like if you just see in the beginning of the video, like, look the way the car looked, like, yeah, right? So it looked crazy. So how can I rate this job? If I was, you know, referring it to somebody and somebody was asking me, yo, Leek, you know, how bad is the engine job on the G35x all-wheel drive? It's bad. I mean, it's not extremely bad, but it's bad if you ain't got the patience. I did not get frustrated, not one bit, doing the whole job. I'm surprised. You know, other jobs I did here, 13 Hyundai Elantra, 14 Ford Taurus, pull the engine out of a old Bonneville, whatever. Those, I mean, I think the Infiniti was a lot worse than all those jobs put together. It's tight. Like, the space is so tight, it's like your girl's with JJ. Like, it's real, like, it's tight as hell. I want to curse, but, you know, I try to keep the F-bombs. I say shit, but I ain't saying no F-bomb if it makes a difference for everybody. Let me go ahead and turn this music down or whatever. I got, like, random beats playing in the background because upstairs there's a lot of stomping going on. A lot of, yeah, stomping. I says I'm stomping! Exactly. So, it's just annoying hearing the floor vibrate down here or whatever. So, whatever. I got some news too to tell you guys. So let me go ahead and puff my L. Anybody got questions on the G35 engine swap I'm in the middle of? If you got questions on how to tackle this job, make sure you get at me in my email, Leekautorepair@gmail.com or whatever, or you can hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up in a DM or whatever, and get you popping. I swear this beat is too loud still, whatever. So what I wanted to tell y'all basically, I'm having a baby. You got a baby on the way. Definitely got a baby on the way. And what's so crazy about it is something I always wanted, definitely. And let me take another puff because yo, like, I'm having a boy. We're having a junior. Definitely gonna have a junior, MJ, Malik Jr. I'm gonna call him MJ or whatever, and I'm definitely hype about it or whatever. So y'all gonna be seeing like, you know, like baby, you know, like stuff. I'm gonna be doing stuff for my boy. Definitely, I ain't even thinking about getting him a storage. Start stocking them up, getting him mini toolbox, all this whole extra stuff. I don't know. I'm hype. I don't know what to do because I'm like hype about it or whatever. So Jazz, she 17 weeks pregnant. We found out early, the ultrasound. You can't get it that early. We thought we was gonna have to wait till like month 5 or whatever, but we waited till like month 4. According to the doctors, they said come in such and such. Went in there, sure as hell, my boy, his penis was showing. His penis was showing from the rip, and not only that, my boy was active. My boy swimming around, whatever the hell he was doing. He was moving around. He's active. Saw his hands. My boy hands big. My boy hands is big. I got some mechanic hands or whatever. I ain't got no large hands or whatever, but I got some strong hands. But all I know is he got that hand. He being a mechanic or whatever. So went to a couple ultrasound appointments. Checked out. Make sure my baby got all his limbs. Everything is good. Everything sounds good. Just gotta keep following up on the monthly, checkups and everything. Due date is in April. Not sure. I think they said like April 26th or something like that. But you know with the doctors, that should be off or whatever. You might be in the beginning of April. Shit, they might even get us in the beginning of May. I don't know, but it's already set what his name gonna be. I'm just hype about it because I got a boy, and then everybody thinking I make girls. I'm like, what fact do you got? If I only have one, I have a 10-year-old girl. And like I said, there's a gap from when I had it. Okay. This is my boy, right? And this is my daughter. See the difference in years, like 10 years apart or whatever. So it's like, that's crazy, I guess it just wasn't meant to be to have kids within like 10 years. When I'm saying meant to be, it just so happened that people, the chicks I've been with, motherfuckers just didn't want no fucking kids. I don't know any other way to fucking put it and shit, but listen, it ain't my loss. Actually, I gained out of it because I got a fucking son for being fucking patient and shit or whatever. So, definitely, it was no sweat. I knew for a fact I was going to have a son. I knew that for a fact. Definitely knew that or whatever. So, I'm hype about it. So, I'm looking to keep this video under 10 minutes. Hopefully, it is under 10 minutes. Anybody got any questions, comments, concerns? You want to leave Malik Jr. something? Send them to P.O. Box Malik, Leekautorepair, in parentheses, P.O. Box number 4, Lansdowne, PA 19050. My son appreciated or whatever. I know my son inventory gonna be crazy. My boy gonna have a nice car collection, all these toys. I seen the Home Depot this little like a little kid a tool set for like toddlers or whatever for like 3 years old and up. And I know it's gonna be some years, but I'm gonna get it for him anyway, so that way when he ready, it'll be just like I got it from the store, except for I bought it a couple years ago, and it sucks. I hate to do that to my boy, but he ain't gonna know. He a kid. So I'm gonna get him stocked up, ready to go everywhere I go. He gonna go. Whatever I do, he gonna do. I'm just saying, that's my boy. It's gonna be my boy. So I'm hyped. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Like I said, anybody got any questions on the G35 engine swap? I probably try to talk more about it in the next video. I don't know, whatever. Just wanted to vlog because on the job how I feel about removing the engine out of the G35. And like I said, I think it's a pain in the ass. I think it's extra tight. Extra tight is one of those jobs that you really got to be patient. You ain't patient, you don't even be doing it. Anybody looking for a how-to video on how to do this, I started it, but then the way this job was set up, I had to freestyle a lot of stuff, and I wasn't going to devote time worrying about getting it recorded because I'm getting paid to do the job. I'm not getting paid from you guys on YouTube from doing it. Y'all don't pay me $1 million or a feasible amount or whatever. So I do what I can, when I can, if I can, and while I can. I'm just saying. So just give y'all some advice. Make sure you got help. It's best to leave the engine harness. Actually, try to strip it down from the engine. I try to remove it from the ECU out of the glove box and then back on. Just try to pull the engine out, but still got the trans hooked up. The connectors going from the transmission to the transfer case is just a pain in the ass. So let me check my minutes, make sure I'm good or whatever, in case I got to start this video over. Yeah, I had to start it over or whatever. So you can leave the harness and the engine. Just take the harness off. It's going to be a pain in the ass getting the harness out. Definitely going to be a pain in the ass getting the harness out. Trying to figure out what other things I can get you. Getting the axles was a pain in the ass a little bit because it's tight as hell getting those axles out. But if you be patient, you can get in. I've done it. I did it with like my home setup. All my other tools is at the job or whatever, like my big dog tools. So if I did it with like a home setup, you could do it. You just got to be patient. like my big dog box. I got like other tools I could have used in there to make the job a lot faster. But listen, it is what it is. Just that's why I said you just got to be patient with these jobs. What else you can leave in? Of course, you leave the manifolds on the engine, the exhaust, the cat's back can stay in there or whatever. So they just unbolt the 3 nuts off the flange or whatever. You good. Get to the bell housing bolts from the top. All you got to, well, remove the intake manifold plenum. Remove it. Remove the plenum. You remove the plenum, you got room to get down to the bell housing bolts. You got to remove a couple brackets that's held in with a couple 10mm bolts. Get them joints out the way. You good. Getting the bolts all around the belt housing. Some of them is tight spots, but like I said, if you patient, you good. I was real patient. I was able to access all of them, and I got it. Long ratchet, like a foot long John, and I got like a shorter one, whatever. I was able to get it. I'm good. I'm trying to figure out what else, I could do to, to make your life easier. Like I said, take the whole front end off, the bumper cover, the actual bumper itself, the impact bar. What else you could? This is the bumper like stuff right over here. Took the radiator support off if you see it on the ground. Got a headlight out or whatever. Yeah, you got to dig apart the front. You dig apart the whole front, you got room to get your arms in. You can even get to unbolt the power wire off the starter, but you can get to the 2 bolts on the back side of it or whatever. Got room to get to the mounts. Is just the more room you make, the easier the job is. That's just pretty much how it is. So maybe I could get some I'm not gonna go to be an overachiever and go out there and go get some pictures so you can look at how the job is. No, I whatever. Just be savvy with YouTube in the search bar and you figure it out yourself or whatever. So what else advice I could give you or whatever. Like I said, I took off radiator support, took out the fans. Of course, you gotta unbolt the suspension. Just unbolt the top part of the upper control arm. So that you take out the nut and bolt combo. Hit it with a hammer a couple times. So sometimes it just pops up on its own. You good. That way you got enough room to maneuver the axles out. I did have to get my cousin to rest his foot down on a rotor to bring the low control arm down, so that way I could get the axle out of the hub. What else advice I could give you? It's going to get messy. Oils, antifreeze, power steering fluid. I didn't a little bit of trans fluid when I removed the cooler lines off of the the cooler lines. Just a little bit came out, not a lot. I hope you guys not pulling, because I think one guy pulled out the engine with the torque converter still installed. That lets me know is either he was too dumb to get down at the bottom, remove the access plate that's held in with 1 10mm bolt, and get up in there. There are four 17mm bolts. I believe it's 17mm if I can remember. I bet some money it's 17. That's how certain I am. I believe 17mm bolts on the 4 bolt pattern, whatever. Once you get those out, you good. And just realize, don't take out the torque converter with the engine, because just messing up the seal. Now you gotta replace the seal on the torque converter because you probably messed it up, and if the torque converter gets cocked, there are like rotating gears assembly inside of the torque converter. So yes, you can mess that torque converter up. So just be extra careful. Just take the extra time to do things right. I saw the one guy in the G35 video. He had a big ass oil spill all in his garage. No, I got like a little cement tub thing. I can keep everything, just the fluids. Let it drop down. I'm Gucci. I'm good. Ain't nothing to complain about. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go out there and get organized. I'm not even rushing to do this job because I want it to be done right. And too, I want to get a couple videos in or whatever, just chit-chatting about the job. But I'm just get real organized, get all my bolts and everything organized, get cleaned up real good. Then I'm gonna swap everything over. Then I'm gonna get it dropped back in. Then the next day, just plug and play. When I mean plug and play, plugging everything back in or whatever. And I'm Gucci. So anybody got questions, comments, concerns? My email, leekautorepair@gmail.com. Instagram, at Leekautorepair, same as my YouTube. Anybody want to send me some cool stuff or whatever? You can send it my name and then Leekautorepair in parentheses at P.O. Box number 4, Lansdowne, PA 19050. Anybody want me to do some cool product reviews or whatever? Just whatever you want to send me. I got a couple people sending me stuff on the way. That's cool. Send them. That's fine. Send them. I'll review them. That's fine. Just don't send me no cheesy ass stuff. I want stuff that's worth stuff. When I don't want no $20-$30 scanner. What the hell am I going to do with a $20, $30, $40, $50 scanner? I got a scanner that costs $3 something that's way better than that, and it reads ABS and airbags. So if I really needed a scanner, yeah, I don't need a scanner, so don't send me that. If you want to send me a bi-directional scan tool, that's a whole different conversation. But I know y'all must say I didn't set an F-bomb or whatever. Glad I cut that out the video, right? So I said MFer. Trying to figure out what else I'm gonna say or whatever. Yeah, so email me if you want to send me stuff for product reviews, Leekautorepair@gmail.com, and I'll get with you. We can get sorted out on where you can ship me these items or whatever. I do have a P.O. box, so if you can't ship to a P.O. box, then I'll give you an address to send it to. That's fine. So I'm Leekautorepair. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm gonna repeat it about 30 times in this video. Like I said, anybody got any advice on how to, you need that inspiration, you need to hear something from a higher power or somebody that's already experienced that did it before, you need to hear from them on how to help you get out your jam. Get with me. I'm the kid that can see for the concrete, you feel me? I'm a get, you feel me? So I'll holler at y'all, Leekautorepair.